everyone. So, it's Jessica here. Welcome to day 2 of the sound healing journey. So, I want to talk a little bit about, I guess victim mentality. So, when we're dealing with something difficult in our lives, sometimes we can feel, whatever, like it's unfair, we don't deserve this, all these kinds of different emotions can come up. And I think for me, having an injury I'm working through right now, I definitely had some of those feelings come up. Sometimes you feel like there's delays with what you want to be able to happen with your own timeline, but we're not in control basically. So we do have control over certain things, but things will come up in our lives that we don't anticipate, and we just have to work through them as best we can. So I had this interesting dream about where I was in Arizona when I had this injury with my shoulder, and I had this dream that I was with an older gentleman, like he was like my grandfather kind of esque. He was real tall, and he had like white hair and slim. And we were just sitting chatting at this like bar table area about life, and he was Irish, and I have Irish heritage. And he had one blue eye, and then he had another eye that had been like harmed in some way. It was like it was like disfigured. Basically, I don't know if he'd like been at war or maybe like a fluke accident working outside or something. So I don't know exactly what happened, but bottom line, he had this one really bright blue eye, and he said in this Irish accent, he said, thank you for showing me the desert. And I thought, oh, that's so interesting. Cause when I went out to Arizona, I was going through and seeing the desert, and it was an amazing trip. But one thing, happened with my injury with the shoulder, a fluke thing. So there's so much good to be taken away from a lot of things in our lives, but then difficult things we can go through as well, painful things. But I thought it was also interesting, whoever that man was, I think that we're also, our ancestors' DNA is in our cells. And so, some of I've read and heard about how sometimes, certain traits obviously are passed on, or even fears or phobias can be transferred over into our DNA. But I'm also a believer in our ancestors being with us in some sense. So I thought, oh, that's interesting, that dream, because, I'm getting to do different things that my ancestors did not do. So, so it was an interesting dream. I love dreams and interpretation about them, and I don't know, I find it fun. But I've also had some, when family members have passed on, I've had some dreams, some warnings and different things in dreams. So I think that we all have some psychic tendencies in us, and the more we connect to ourselves, the more we're able to tap into them, the more we slow down our minds, slow down our bodies, take the time, still living our lives and thriving in the ways that we want to thrive in, but just slowing down can make the world of a difference with tapping in and connecting. So today I'm going to focus on clearing out old energy, clearing out more any kind of negativity energy, any kind of resentment about anything difficult you may be going through. We're going to do more gong work today. So it'll still be roughly, 15 to 20 minutes. So not that long. For those of you, who needing more of a shortened time, this can be helpful just to get a little sound healing, a little meditation time for you. So get cozy wherever you are. Get covered with your blanket, eye pillow. Focusing on taking some deep breaths in and out. Hi, Georgey. We're just getting started, buddy. You gotta lay down. Lay down. Setting your own personal intention for today's practice. That you want to feel more of right now. Thinking about that, whether it's happiness, love, courage, joy, whatever it is, and give that feeling a color. Now let that color completely cover you like a cloud. What does that feel like to you? you.